Hey, Chiefs Kingdom, what's up? It's your boy, Nobody Stop here on Nobody Stop, and oh man, do we have a roller coaster of a season ahead in 2025. Picture this, Patrick Mahomes, fresh off that gut-wrenching Super Bowl 59 loss to the 49ers back in February, staring down the barrel of redemption. Can the Chiefs shake off the rust, reload that high-octane offense, and chase down a record-tying fourth Super Bowl ring in the Mahomes era? Or will the AFC's stacked competition, hello, Bengals, Ravens, and those pesky Chargers, finally dethrone the dynasty? Strap in, folks, because after last night's shocking 21-27 opener loss to the Chargers in Brazil, the road to glory just got a whole lot bumpier. But hey, it's week one, plenty of time for Mahomes' magic to kick in. Let's dive into the latest Chiefs news and what it means for our boys in red. All right, let's kick things off with the latest news roundup, where we're breaking down all the buzz surrounding the Chiefs as we roll into this pivotal 2025 campaign. First up, some exciting off-field vibes. YouTube has officially signed on as the presenting partner for the Chiefs' 2025 kickoff campaign, leading right into that Week 1 matchup in Brazil. This is a massive deal. It's a season-long partnership highlighting the NFL's first ever regular season games streaming free worldwide on YouTube. Imagine the global reach. Chiefs Kingdom is expanding faster than Mahomes' arm talent. As a fan, I'm pumped. This means more exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, and maybe even some custom hype videos to get us fired up. YouTube's stepping up big time to make sure the world sees why Kansas City is the heart of football. Shifting to the sidelines, offensive coordinator Matt Nagy dropped some serious praise during his September 1st press conference, calling Patrick Mahomes a leader in every way possible. Nagy highlighted how Mahomes is dialed in, pushing the team through OTAs and training camp, and looking at every year as a fresh challenge. This comes after a rocky 2024 where the offense sputtered at times, but Nagy's optimism is infectious. He even teased a deeper passing game this year, exploiting those speedy receivers. Speaking of which, wideout Hollywood Brown is back and feeling 100% recovered from that nagging ankle injury that sidelined him during camp. Brown told reporters he's resumed running and is ready to explode in the opener. We saw him suit up last night, but the team eased him in with limited snaps. Head coach Andy Reid confirmed Brown completed full practices leading up, and honestly, this guy's speed could be the X factor we've been missing since Tyreek Hill left. But not all the chatter is rosy. Analysts are stirring the pot with some wild simulations for 2025, including scenarios where the Chiefs straight up miss the playoffs. ESPN's full season sim had Kansas City stumbling to a 10-7 record, citing tougher AFC West competition and potential regression from an aging core. Bold predictions abound. One CBS Sports take even says the Chiefs don't win the AFC, with Travis Kelce's production dipping and the run game inconsistent. Ouch, that hurts, but it's fuel for the fire. Lingering questions in the secondary are a big part of this narrative too. After losing key depth in the offseason, the unit's been flagged as a potential weak spot, with concerns over Trent McDuffie's supporting cast and how they'll handle elite receivers like Jamar Chase or DK Metcalf. Arrowhead Pride nailed it. The secondary is in trouble, pointing to injuries and inexperience that could expose the defense early. On a brighter note, preseason previews gave us glimpses of the future stars. Rookie defensive tackle Omar Norman-Lott, the second-round pick out of Tennessee, turned heads with his disruptive play against the Cardinals and Seahawks. He logged 43 snaps across 2 games, showing quickness off the line and even re-aggravating an ankle but bouncing back strong. Norman-Lott told Yahoo Sports he's excited to practice against Mahomes daily. Talk about baptism by fire. Media sessions have been electric too, with players like Xavier Worthy hyping up the speed in the receiver room during September 4th's presser. Worthy, unfortunately, left last night's game with a shoulder injury after colliding with Kels. Fingers crossed it's minor. Special teams coordinator Dave Tubb and DC Steve Spagnuolo also chimed in, praising the young guns and emphasizing discipline after a penalty-plagued 2024. Phew, that's a ton of updates, and as a die-hard Chiefs fan, I'm equal parts excited and nervous. The YouTube partnership brings the global spotlight we deserve. Nagy's words remind us why Mahomes is the GOAT in waiting, and Brown's return could unlock the deep ball we've craved. But those playoff mispredictions? Come on, analysts, have you seen our roster? Still, the secondary worries are real, and Norman Lott's emergence might be key to shoring it up. Preseason showed promise, but last night's loss highlighted some rust. Penalties galore, a sluggish start, and that secondary getting torched by Justin Herbert for 318 yards and 3 TDs. The Chargers snapped a 7-game skid against us, ending our 17-game one-score win streak. Reed called out the team's flat energy, but hey, it's one game, time to bounce back. Now let's get into the analysis and prediction segment, where we break down what all this means for the Chiefs' 2025 trajectory. Starting with those secondary issues, if the simulations are right and we miss the playoffs, it'll likely stem from here. Last year, we ranked top 5 in pass defense, but off-season losses like L'Jarius Sneed's trade left gaps. Christian Fulton and rookies like Noel Williams are stepping up, but against Herbert last night, we saw the vulnerabilities, big plays allowed, including a 37-yard TD to Ladd McConkey. Implications? If the secondary doesn't gel, our elite front 7 Chris Jones, George Karlaftis might get overworked, leading to fatigue late in games. Prediction: Spags dials up more blitz early, and by midseason, Jaden Hicks emerges as a star safety, helping us rank top 10 in yards allowed per pass. But if injuries pile up, like Worthy's shoulder scare, we could see 9-8 territory, missing the wild card. On the flip side, Hollywood Brown's full recovery is a game changer for the offense. Pair him with Rashee Rice, Xavier Worthy assuming he's okay, and a slimmed-down Travis Kelce, and you've got the speediest group since 2019. Nagy's emphasis on deep passes? Expect Mahomes to average over 8.5 yards per attempt, up from 7.0 last year. Brown's presence stretches the field, opening run lanes for Isaiah Pacheco and Kareem Hunt, who combined for just 85 yards last night but showed burst. Why are the Chiefs still favorites despite those playoff missims? Simple: Mahomes and Reed. Bold takes say we don't win the AFC, but I predict 12-5 AFC West champs and a deep playoff run. The Chargers look hungry under Harbaugh, last night's win proves it, but our experience edges them out in the rematch. For fun, let's throw in a fan poll hypothetical. If Worthy's injury lingers, do we trade for a vet like Odell Beckham Jr., who was spotted in Brazil? Or stick with the young guns? And what about Omar Norman Lott's role? If he pairs with Jones like a young naughty, our run defense could be elite, predicting 10-plus sacks from the interior line. Overall, despite the Week 1 stumble, I'm calling Super Bowl 60 appearance. The dynasty ain't dead yet, it's just reloading. Last night's loss? Ugly, with penalties and a porous secondary, but Mahomes' scramble TD and Kelce's first down grabs show the fight's there. Harbaugh's run-first style suffocated us, but Reed adjusts better than anyone. Expect a statement win in Week 2 against the Bengals. Chiefs Kingdom, this is where you come in, the fan engagement segment. After that tough opener in Brazil, I want to hear from you. Do you think the Chiefs will bounce back and make the playoffs in 2025, or are those analyst sims onto something with a potential miss? Drop your takes in the comments below. Will the secondary hold up, or do we need a mid-season trade? What's your bold prediction for Mahomes' stats this year? Over/under 4,500 yards and 35 TDs? And hey, if you're hyped about Hollywood Brown's return, smash that like button if you think he'll hit 1,000 yards. Subscribe if you're new here and turn on notifications so you don't miss our breakdowns. Let's flood the comments. Best take gets a shout out in the next vid. Wrapping this up, Chiefs fans, we've got the YouTube buzz, Nagy's Mahomes love, Brown's comeback, but secondary concerns, and those playoff doubts loom large. Norman Lott's preseason flashes give hope, and despite the Brazil loss, this team's built for a rebound. Tease alert. Next video, we dissect the Week 2 showdown with Cincinnati. Can we contain Burrow after Herbert carved us up? If you enjoyed this, hit that like, subscribe for more Chiefs content, smash the bell for notifications, and share with your crew. Let's keep the kingdom strong. Go Chiefs!